Start now. And hello there. This is Refined Cutlery. This is Fork. I'm Fork. That Spoon. And let's get to eating.
Hey, fags. Jeez. Spoon here. I'm kidding. I don't dislike homosexual. I dislike saying that. Anyway, like I was saying,
Good job cussing within the first minute of the video. Yeah, Susan will be real happy about that.
I don't fucking care. Anyway.
I'm really hoping one of our only subscribers is like Susan from YouTube. You know how funny that'd be?
You white bitch. You need to get your shit together.
But legitimately, she does. That's why you should never leave a woman in charge.
It's in shit. I was gonna say YouTube's in shambles because of you.
Yeah, it is. She should know. Even her own sons think that she's doing a bad job. If your own children, the people that you've raised to admire you no matter what, they're thinking that you're garbage, there's a problem.
Oh man, but like I was saying, remember last episode, all 6 of you that have watched our recent one.
Yeah, thank you.
We changed our name from Brunch Bros, so elegant and perfect, just ripe for the algorithm, to Refined Cutlery. Now I like the name, but it's
Yeah,
not good for the algorithm because
whore.
we're a small channel and it's alphabetical. Fork, enlighten them.
Okay, so basically YouTube has a naming algorithm just like every single website on the planet. So it prioritizes alphabetical things. For example, if we had something with AA in it, we'd have gotten more views than we had. Because the previous name, Brunch Bros, that was already taken by a company and other YouTubers, and we didn't want any possible problems with them in the near future. And because we have Refined Cutlery, which is RC, and because we have Refined Cutlery, which is on the lower end of the spectrum, most of the people that would have seen it, we got taken off of the higher end of the, we didn't already get that many views. We got a good amount of views for like a channel that recently started, and
now we're down. We went from like 25 to like 6.
we still appreciate all the views. It really does mean a lot that even if one person is out here watching us, because we're doing this for enjoyment, because we just like had nothing to do, if we're being perfectly honest.
Mostly, but I want money, damn it. We're gonna have to change things. Okay. Now, an immediate name I already come up with right now: cultured cutlery, CC, high up, or abominable cutlery.
No, how about just
Brazen?
alternating actions?
No, that's a mouthful. How about brazen berries?
I don't want that. Okay,
Brazen is a fun word.
Okay then, our singular, perfect, succulent, delicious morsel of a subscriber you choose.
You fucking sexy little.
At one point, we're gonna go like a step too far with the harassment.
There's no harassment. We're just talking about it. We're not actually right next to where we really need to be.
I'm really hoping he's not like listening through this through like earbuds.
I really wish it would.
Stop harassing this.
Geez.
Stop harassing this poor
Fruit
man.
salad punch. If you can come up with a name that both the letters, we like the 2-word thing. It's good for the icon. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's satisfying for me because I'm the one who designs it.
Yeah, you did a good job with the current one though. I like how the
I changed it again because it was bothering me. I didn't like. You couldn't see the fork. You know the little spikes on the fork. What do you call it? The prongs? You couldn't see them, so I changed. I tweaked it a little bit.
You've been doing a good job.
Yeah,
You've been doing a decent job. I don't want you to get too full of yourself.
I'm already full of myself, damn it.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it took like a few hours, but it was nice. I liked it, relaxing, listen to a podcast.
Which podcast? If it's not on brand, I'm strangling you.
But yeah, like I said, fruit salad. If you could punch us, pun intended.
It wasn't a pun. That was just a very shitty comment. I don't think you know what a pun is.
No, fruit salad. Can you punch us in? And then you know, like punch in, like.
You're not funny. Can't wait till I eventually replace you. For a strapping young Jewish man.
I'm already a strapping young Jewish man. What do you mean?
A white strapping young Jewish man.
I can bleach.
And Full Metal Jackson.
Whatever you need.
Okay then. You also need to be a full-on homosexual. None of this bi shit. You can't be 50-50. You have to be all the way or nothing.
None of this bi shit, you damn queer.
You also need to start wearing a dress.
Hilarious. Jeez.
I'm not
But yeah,
joking.
like I said, if you could punch
I'm
us
your
in a name
boss.
that
You have
starts
to
with
listen to me.
A
You signed the
through C,
contract.
preferably A through B, but C is fine. It would be greatly appreciated, since you are one singular favorite
Alternating assholes. That's her name.
alternating asshole.
Yeah.
How about anal acceleration? Now, I know what you're thinking. It's a great idea.
I know what you're thinking. My idea is amazing and we don't need any further thought, but hear me out. I deserve a pay raise. You're not getting paid, Jerry.
Jeez, now that we're off that topic, Susan, you bitch. Let's do that. Every once in a while, we'll just talk about how much we hate Susan until she gets her shit together. I think that's a great idea.
It'd actually be super amazing if Susan was like one of the 6 people that was legitimately watching.
One of the 2 people that watch our stuff. Be hilarious. And she's like slowly squeezing something so hard out of anger, even though she loves our content, she just like hates listening when we talk about it. Fucking raggedy bitch. Anyway,
But Susan, if you are watching, help a brother out. God damn. Like, we dropped.
It would be much appreciated, Susie.
Don't call her
Susie.
No. Don't.
Don't call her Sue. Well, I hope one of her interns is like
Banging her.
our 3rd viewer, and he's like, Susan, you're gonna wanna don't fucking call me that. Smacks him. I am Mrs. YouTube to you, and then
I feel like she would be that kind of woman. She'd be like super angry at all of her interns like constantly.
I'm the CEO now.
I'm a woman in power. You have to respect me.
You treat me with respect from now on, you peon. Now what was it you wanted, you fucking insect? Shows her the video of us, it immediately deletes our channel.
That would actually suck. If that actually did happen.
Funny, but I'd appreciate it.
I wouldn't put her above her. She looks like the kind of woman who'd be like, you know what? I don't like the way these guys sound. Delete.
Hold on. Intern, run that back by me again. Did you say they were minorities? Off the air.
Off the air. It doesn't matter if they are, but it'll definitely help decide whether or not their channel's surviving.
I like that we have your fucking nasally voice. Hey, look, I'm getting real sick and tired of that nigga, black man, saying all these things about me. And that Mexican kid, Jesus Christ.
Like, geez, Susan, why are you assuming?
I'm not assuming anything. That's what she would assume.
You did hear me say Susan, right?
You wouldn't speak to her. That took me out of the immersion. It's if you're standing over her with a knife, like, as she's ready to press the delete button, you're like, hang on, I don't really think you want to do that. I'll do whatever I fucking please. Puts knife to throat. Deletes life. But on a lighter note, I've been watching Dragon Prince. It's amazing. It's pretty good.
I'm glad you finally watched it a year after I told you to watch it.
Well, that's because the thumbnail made it look like it was for 6-year-olds, and I was like, man, not only does that look boring, it doesn't look like it's for my age group, adult, and I just decided, you know what, I'm bored.
You're a man-child. What do you mean?
Because of the coronavirus is shutting us in, I decided to just watch it anyway.
Yeah, speaking of, let's date this podcast. Currently, the coronavirus is an all-out pandemic. Schools have been getting canceled all over the country.
And I've recently discovered that it is the weakest virus known to man. Like, 80 degrees kills it. Vitamin C kills it. Eating it and it going into your stomach and hitting your gastrointestinal veins, that kills it. That acid, that kills it.
That acid kills most things, so...
Soap kills it. And it can only stay in your hands for like 5 or 10 minutes before it fucking dies. And I think to myself, well, Jesus Christ, why are we all in here if it dies from
Are you implying
existing?
that you want school?
I'm implying that.
No. I think I understand what you're trying to imply. Racist.
Why are we... The only people that die are people that have, like, compromised immune systems. That's it.
Like your dad.
Like, I'm talking about, like, smokers, because smoking, that'll fucking wreck it. You will die if you smoke. And I think to myself, Jesus Christ, anybody of normal health, they won't even notice it. Like, that's how weak it is. And then it's almost summer, so once summer hits, and, since there was... like, it rained and snowed, and it's going to be hot as fuck, and we're in the hot season of the earth. It's just going to go away. It just is. It's just going to disappear. So I don't understand why there's an epidemic.
I don't know. I kind of like it.
I like not going to school, but at the same time, my guy, this could have waited till like, I don't know, a different time, because like it's the middle, like right as fourth quarter ended. I don't even know if I passed or failed math yet.
You can just check
And that
on.
scares me, because if I failed, I'd like to know, because I'd like to hide that fact.
If you failed, then you can just retry your grade again.
I don't like math, and I don't want to redo it. That's the thing.
No, it'd be super cool. It'd be super cool.
Why?
Cause you'd be with your best buddy Fork.
You don't know that for a fact.
You could change. That. You could change. I could control that. You and I both know that.
You and I both know that you can't.
You and I both know I could fuck your dad.
I'm pretty sure my dad would shoot you long before you pull your penis out.
That's implying he was conscious. Joke's on you. You're assuming the wrong thing. You're assuming the wrong things there, buckaroo.
Really, I'm making a lot of assumptions there. Jeez. For all you know, he's dead.
And his wife.
Yeah, like I was saying, Dragon Prince. Yeah, I was very surprised, and I sat not sat through. That's disappointing. I binged all 3 seasons in like one sitting, and I gotta tell you, I was really spoilers. By the way, this next coming part is a spoiler to the show. Skip approximately, I want to say like 2 minutes to avoid the spoiler.
Skip like a while. Skip to the end of the video.
Skip to the end of it. But yeah, no, I was so glad that the main character and the one girl got together. Like, geez.
Yeah.
They got together, and I was hoping they'd get together because I thought they were cute together, and I was like, oh my god, that's really nice. And then they made out.
Don't talk like that.
It was nice. It was great. It was a good time. And I like how his little brother. I like how he uses question. Do you know anything about humans learning about the varying arcadiums, or is that only because their mother is something else?
Their mother's something else, I believe.
Okay, cool. Because it seemed obvious, but then again, I'm kind of new to this whole fandom, so I wasn't sure that he was just really wanted to do magic so he could. So what is she? Is she just she's just got the blood?
Actually, I feel like it's a combination of both, because I feel like he definitely had an interest in that one girl, and that's like the entire reason that he got into magic. And then eventually he got into magic because of that feeling of power he got from it.
Then he's, as a man with photographic memory and as a perfect artist, he has no talents. And that's why he was obsessed with the magic, because as a man with photographic memory...
That's such a useful ability to have.
Do nothing. What?
Photographic memory?
Yes. Did you not notice throughout the 3 seasons that he has photographic memory? He draws things
I'm just saying it's a useful thing to have.
Have you not noticed that?
I did. I'm just saying it's such a useful thing to have.
And he thinks he's useless. Every week, the one time, he drew where she needed to go, and she got there and looked at it. She's like, it's okay. It's alright. It's not that good. It was literally 1 for 1. Oh man, this show's funny. It's kind of childish in its humor every once in a while, but
there are a lot of adult jokes slipped in though.
Melt.
There are a lot of adult jokes slipped in though, and they're very well placed.
It's what they call suggestive dialogue. It's nice. I like how one of the strongest characters is deaf and knows sign language. It's just cool to me that a whole, literally, because she's deaf, and she's a commander, her entire, battalion, they all know sign language. That's just awesome to me.
Yeah.
Just this, because you know how big of an advantage it is to know a language that the enemy has never even conceived of before?
Yeah, I think the only ones that know about it are there was that one sun elf that knew about it.
Sun elf? You mean the
fire
girl
ones?
The dreadlocks?
Yeah, the black ones.
What'd you call it? Oh, I thought you meant sun boy. You meant sun the element.
No.
Well, yeah, she was linguistics she was a word person.
Linguistics
and that was her
expert.
job at the place. She was a linguistics expert.
You can't speak.
A linguistics expert.
There you
Perfect.
go.
Amazing.
Took you a while, buddy.
I had a little moment there, jeez.
Yeah, you did. Need a little moment to take away?
Oh my god, the elves are so hot in the show. Every one of them. Except for the one with the wings. She's kind of ugly. It was very disappointing looking at her in comparison to the other ones. Well, most of the girls in the show, very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? The Sun Elves, every one of them, fire. Just fucking, they're hot as hell. And I mean that figuratively and literally. That one guy, Averos, Jesus Christ. Can we talk about Averos for a second? Like, what even is that? I know he's a star-touched elf, right?
You mean? Yeah, I think so.
I
like his personality.
Like,
he's like enjoyable to have on screen.
He always has a presence, you know, because he's not there. It's nice. He has a nice voice, nice character, and it's like, hold on, if the Dragon King himself put you in a mirror, clearly you've done some shit. Like, come on, what did he do? What did he do? Because he's an elf, and the Dragon King himself put his ass in a mirror. And the Dragon King himself thinks that he's so, I'm assuming he thinks he's so dangerous that he has the mirror right next to where he sleeps, just so he can see his ass every day. What did he do? I know he's a star-touched elf, so that means he's godlike in his power, but... Ford, got any ideas?
Honestly, I'm thinking it has to do something with black magic. Because in the show, you can see he has like an affinity for that kind of stuff. So I'm assuming...
Actually, I did some digging, by the way. He's a master of every kind of magic. He is what they call the High Mage in the show.
Cool. Way to sound like a dick.
He apparently is the only one in the show, as of now, that can use all 6 primal forms of magic.
I'm really thinking that our main Scarf Boy is going to eventually be able to do that.
Oh yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, because it
would be cool.
Because we've seen him mostly. He's been using the Wind Arcana.
I just had an idea for the show. I just had an idea. You know, I forget all of their names except for Ezrin because they say it every episode. Yeah. Ezrin, Claudia, and Soren. They say those 3 names almost exclusively. I know I know Amaya. That's it. Think of any other name from people in that show.
Nope.
Go.
Nope, can't think of it.
Fucking can't, because they almost never say it. They just go up to each other and start talking.
I do kind of like that, because like in a normal conversation, you're not gonna like name drop them like every couple seconds.
Yeah, but it makes it hard to remember their names. The dialogue in this show is great. But like I was saying, Surf Boy, main man, a wind guy who knows the Sky Arcanium, I believe he's actually related to Averos. Because Averos, remember when Averos first met the Necromage? What's his name?
If you're asking me to remember names from that show, then you're asking the wrong person.
But you know who I'm talking about, right? He had the staff. He wants to wage war on Zadia.
Oh yeah,
that guy.
Yeah.
Him. When he first met Averos, and he was like, "Hey, what's your name?" Because he immediately knew, if I can look your ass up, I can figure out if I can trust you or not. He was like, "It would mean nothing to you. Tell me your name, Averos." And he went over and ran. Remember the library, right? And he looked, and every time he opened a book, it like turned to shit. Remember that?
Yeah.
I did some digging, and I learned that all of those languages that looked like random languages, those are actual real languages.
Yeah.
Like Swahili and Danish. And people actually translated it and read it. And in the one that was Swahili, it actually says that there was a human girl. It says that Averos is just really nice to humans. He sees something in them, and he just likes to help them. I think he just doesn't like elves or whatever. But basically, that's just what the humans, from their perspective, think of Averos, by the way. So I think he's just fucking bored. But
okay, so it's sort of like a god of wisdom, where like he's the dude that gave them fire.
Yeah, Prometheus.
Yeah. I don't know why I couldn't think of his name.
That's an awesome name.
Yeah, so he's basically the Prometheus. He's probably the one that like showed them the dark magic.
He is the one that showed them the dark magic. That's what's in the book. The woman, there was a human woman that met Averos as she was dying, and he obviously showed her magic and helped her, and they became lovers. And because they became lovers, I'm assuming she had a kid, and that kid is probably related to the young princes now, because humans just physically can't do magic unless it's dark magic. So him just figuring out how to connect to the Sky Arcanum, of course, after he used dark magic to, I'm assuming, open up the airways or whatever, his little brother can use magic, animal magic. I'm assuming that's earth magic. But
I'm assuming that's like a familiar trait, not like magic, but it's sort of like bloodline kind of thing.
Because remember, talk to any animal and understand any creature that isn't human. He can understand anything. Doesn't have to be.
No, because remember, his dad sort of had that thing with a bird, but it wasn't as strong as the way that the kid had it.
No, that was just his pet bird. I'm pretty sure.
I'm still thinking that the king is alive and that one dude just like trapped him inside of the bird. Because you remember, like, Because there's like this one scene where they like show you like the bird's eye, and I was just like, oh, did he just like turn him like put his soul into the bird or something?
I really doubt it, because he asked them no song for the occasion. You wouldn't ask that to the guy you put as a bird. Also, the binding bands on their arms, the one was for the king, and the other one was for young Ezran, and one of them fell off. So that means fucker's dead. I think it's pretty definitive. But it would be cool for him to come back. I love him. Even in flashbacks, he's just one of the better characters. But nah, I'm pretty sure he's gone. Just because of that, because the armband fell off.
Well, I mean, think about it, because you know the little flowers, like little lotuses that they had. And it's just like if one of the night elves died, like it sinks. One of them was like slightly sunken. It didn't sink all the way, just like the others did.
It was sinking.
Yeah, that means he's still like alive.
Yeah. Not dead yet, but it was sinking.
So it doesn't mean that.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna come back, because they wouldn't have showed that if he wasn't coming back. And I thought he would come back because he has a husband. He wants to go back to his love. That's nice. It kind of made me sad that like broke up a whole relationship. Yeah. I was like, Jesus, you fucking bitch! If you just kept your shit together, your family, your fathers who raised you wouldn't have died. But that didn't happen. We wouldn't have a story, so it's a-okay.
Murder. It's fine as long as a good story comes from it.
What was I saying? Something about something. Something about something. I was saying something about Everost. Oh yeah, I think that they're related because of that. Also, like I was saying, because he has the key of Everost, you know, the cube.
Mm-hmm.
I am more than certain that I think when they said that the Dragon Prince was the key, it's either he can control all 6 primal sources, which isn't too far-fetched. He's a high-ranking dragon. You know, he's probably the second strongest beings in the show. I think well, shit. Well, if they captured Averos, that means his species can't be much stronger. Well, either way, he's one of the strongest things. I think either he...
I feel it's more like Averos just got outnumbered. I don't think... If it was like a one-on-one match, maybe he could have won, but I don't think he was outpowered, more just like outnumbered. No, probably. Because Thunder got defeated by like 2 dudes. Yeah.
So, yeah, you're right, probably. It was probably an outnumbered, like a trap type deal. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way Thunder could defeat Everos in a fight. Especially when he's a high mage of all 6 primal sources. And Everos, all he can do is shoot lightning, and he's a big-ass target. No. Yeah, you're right, no doubt. But like I was saying, I think either the sun will become, Zin. I think Zin will either become the new 6 primal nigga, because they always talked about him being the key. Either that, or Scarf Boy will be the 6 primal guy, because so far only people that can use all 6 are star-touched elves. And he, in my theory, is related to star-touched elves, so he's the only one that actually has a proper bloodline. Damn, I was really hoping humans could just learn magic if they really focused hard enough. But that's just fine. That's fine too, I guess. Most humans don't even use magic in the show, regardless.
I do like the fact that they are limited, and that's like the entire reason that they turned to dark magic. Because if they could learn like other magics, then it's really dumb that they sacrificed all that just for that kind of magic.
The thing is, here's my thinking. What you're saying makes sense, but here's my thinking. It took a prince. It took a prince, like a high, like real well-fed, well-versed, well-educated person. It took him a really long time to figure out how to do it. Granted, he had all the resources necessary, and he had to like turn away from the easy source of dark magic, and had to really focus to be in tune with the sky. Like that took a lot. Like if the average, say, peasant boy, he couldn't. There's no way he could do it unless he like was already born connected. There's no way, because the prince was educated. He had resources. He had actual magic people, teachers that he could copy from, with his fucking photographic memory. So everything was just it was lined up for him, from my perspective. But if it's only like you're saying, which is a cool idea and all, but I just think it'd be awesome if they could just use magic and be on an equal playing field with the dragons and elves. That's all I'm saying.
I do get your understanding, but here's the thing. If even then, if the people knew that it's just like, oh, if I can get like a whole army of just like magic casters if I just put in enough time, they're going to go for that without a doubt. But
well, no one's ever done it. That's that's the thing. No one's ever tried. And then when they do try, they do dark magic because it's easier. And like, if you can look, let's say this, Fork. If you want to learn how to fight, and someone teaches you like, oh, well, if you just do this like that, you're gonna win. You're not gonna actually try to do anything more than that because you know that works and that you understand that.
Mm-hmm.
They're not gonna actually be like, well, hang on, if I sweep the leg, no, they're not even gonna consider that as a possibility. And that's why they would just use dark magic because it's hard as hell to use regular magic as a human. And dark, like you saw when he first used the seventh primal source, he went into a coma, and himself, his reflection was like, "Hey, bro, just touch this, and you got it. You're already here. I mean, I'm you, you're me. We're good. We're good. Just touch it." It took him like to really be disgusted with it to say no, and the average man isn't going to do that. He only didn't do it because he thought it was like actually disgusting. That's it. Which is not going to happen to anyone else. Because you see other people that use dark magic, like you see Claudia. She's a good person. At least she was. She's a legitimately good character. She's not going to think herself holding the dark magic is bad because she's not a bad... Like, she's goofy as hell. Like, she's a good person. Like, she's going to think it's all right. And that's how everyone else would think it. It's just... I don't know. I was just hoping that... Because you remember when the first Necromage, like, went up against Soul Regum, and he was like, you want us to go back to being lesser beings? And then Soul was like, you are lesser beings. And I was like, well, shit, that's depressing. He was willing to, like, kill a city of innocent people just because he didn't give a shit about them. And I would turn to dark magic, too. I mean, it's not like they're killing people. They're just killing, like, food. Like, you'd hunt venison and eat it. It's just, it's really cute and it's bad because of that, but I don't know. It's not like they're killing people for it. What do you think about dark magic anyway?
I do understand like both sides. I do understand like the elves and the dragons view of just like you're taking this for personal gain, which isn't a necessity. You're doing this out of a wicked desire. I understand like where the dragons are coming from, but I also understand. I also understand the humans being like, you guys are way more powerful, and at any moment you guys could just snap and then come at us, and we'd have no way of defending ourselves. We're doing this for our own safety. I do understand.
You can, sorry to interrupt, but you can tell. Remember the first Necromage? He wasn't.
Yeah, he wasn't a psychopath.
He wasn't a psychopath. He just had like a few gray hairs, but he wasn't like a zombified monster. And he was legitimately worried that the dragon was going to kill an entire town, a city. Like, he wasn't a bad person. Like, that's an example of a good person just trying to be helpful, you know?
Yeah, like, your heart is in the right place. It's just that the way that you're doing it is incorrect.
I mean, but simply put, the very fact that he wasn't a zombie and he was that old means that he was old. It means that he was experienced, and he wasn't a zombie means that he wasn't killing. The only way I feel like you could be gross like how my guy was is if you do really powerful dark magic.
I feel like the only way is just like constantly doing it and doing a very large quantity and power of it.
Yeah, because when Claudia wanted to hear Soren of like paralysis, like permanent, that took a lot. That took a deer, which honestly, it's a deer. You're gonna kill it and eat it anyway. I don't really. It was cute, but at the same time, it's food. I don't see what's wrong with that. And she wanted to heal her brother, but that's like in the show, that's evil. It's one thing if you're killing, say, remember they killed that Titan, that lava Titan.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think unless that's a golem, I feel like that's bad. I feel like maybe what if it did have feelings? It was just sleeping. But if it's a golem, lifeless, not a real thing or an animal, fucking go for it. You wanted to save your kingdom from starvation. I don't see the problem with that. It's not like you're killing dragons or other people. It's only when they're corrupted by power, which rarely happens. At least among the ones we've seen.
Yeah, but we do see that people are in that show are they're either gonna go the full hero route, or they're gonna go the full psychopath route. Like that one dude, like that one prince from another country. He was just like, he was way down into like sacrificing himself for that power.
He was down into fighting in general. He was not sane. Like, he may look like rugged and put together, but that man has something off about him from the beginning. I saw. Like he was eager to fight, fucking eager.
Like he didn't even think about the consequences. He like immediately was just like, we're doing this. It doesn't matter what you think about it or not. We are doing this.
But even then, he was getting revenge for his dad dying. I don't know, maybe he was upset about that. He didn't seem upset, but maybe he was.
If anything, I feel like his dad didn't want to fight, and he was just like a psychopath to begin with. So he immediately was just like, "Now's my chance to like lead us into war."
Yeah, I am curious about the lava people though, like their physiology, whether or not how long they live. I feel like they would just die, and I feel like they were just mindless zombies. But if you can handcuff them and they're walking with their heads hung low, they're probably regular people still. What do you think?
I feel like part of their mental state is changed, because
Oh yeah, because he started spit. Even though the prince was like fucking huge, and started screaming like he hulked out. I'm talking about the regular sized ones that just turn red.
okay, I feel like the prince got like that solely because how do I say? Because he got like a direct blast. Everybody else was just like they all shared one blast, but he got his like his own solo blast. So I feel like no matter what, it does take away part of your mental capacity, like your way of thinking. I feel like no
Oh yeah,
matter what.
definitely. That's why the fucking the scholar didn't get turned. He was not going for it. You notice that? He was the black guy. He was the one fucker. Her and Claudia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, there's definitely some side effects to that, without any doubt whatsoever.
I do like the design of the little insect on him, of the
He,
centipede.
I like the idea of him not being there and then having like fucking jerry rig a way to talk to him from across another plane of existence. Does that mean? Does that mean Averandius was like an actual wizard?
Probably.
That'd be cool. It's hard to imagine a dragon as a wizard, but I can see it.
I feel like it's the easiest for dragons to be able to do it.
Mm, we haven't seen any like. So far, it's been like what you would actually imagine the creatures would be like. You know, their lair and shit. They're like huge and magnificent and majestic. It's hard to imagine them like. All right, well, here's our bar and shit, and here, there was the mortar and pestle. There's Jerry. It's hard to imagine that. I think of them as angelic gods, you know?
Yeah.
Because they mostly sleep like animals. They just seem like really smart fucking animals.
Yeah.
But they're cool nonetheless. Ah, man, it's a great show. I hope they get another season. Like I was saying earlier in the episode, there's been like some inner turmoil with like coworkers being creepy or whatever the fuck. And I feel like anybody can be creepy anywhere. So like if you could just get your shit together and keep doing what everybody loves, it'd be great. Because that same guy that's creepy at your job is gonna be creepy on the street. It's gonna be creepy getting food at a restaurant. It's gonna be creepy fucking everywhere. So just get used to it. It's how he is. Fuck it. Fuck. You know?
Yeah.
Good stuff gets ruined by that. And maybe he was just trying to be nice and he's just a weird guy. I don't know. Happens. Makes me sad. Watching any shows? Oh yeah, I saw Devilman Cry, baby.
Yeah. Good show.
It's not good. It's terrible.
You didn't like it?
No, it's awful. The characters look like shit. The story is shit, and it's shit. It's terrible anime. 1 out of 10. No, I'm kidding. I liked it. It's not as good as everyone described it as, though, but I liked it. It's definitely overhyped. What do you think about it?
There were definitely parts where it was just like I did skip over some of it.
I didn't skip over any of it. I just thought I don't know. It was really fast. It kept my attention, though. I'll give you that. None of it was boring. It was just kind of, what was the point? It's like, what was it?
Man, there's a lot of silence for a podcast.
So what?
There's been a lot of silence on our podcast.
Oh, because I talk and then I wait for you to say something and you don't.
Yeah. I begin moment, am I right?
What? Why don't you speak?
I don't know. Reasons.
Well, is there any way you could put two recordings together?
No.
Well, we could either end it here, and you cut out like the big silency parts. I don't know if you can do that.
I cannot. Well, I mean, they're not that bad. They're only there for like a couple seconds before we like start talking again. Anyway, let's not talk about this while we're still recording. We've only been on this for like 41 minutes, so.
We can stop it at 40.
Okay, then I guess we're gonna cut it here.
Well, yeah, because I gotta figure. You wanna like stop this one and then make another one?
Yeah.
Like after in a few minutes.
Yeah.
All right. So that's it for today.
That's it for this podcast.
Don't forget to leave a name in the comments. Hopefully, all 6 of you that are watching. Wink. And then one sexy subscriber. If I didn't say open the door, that doesn't mean open the door. What if I was beating my meat? I hope that you stopped recording.
I didn't. I'm not cutting that out. I hope you're aware of that. That was hilarious.
Oh, fuck. Well, whatever. Fucking.
You whined like a little bitch. Oh god, that was hilarious.
Yeah, that was on purpose.
It wasn't. I hope you all know. Okay. I think this is a good place to stop it at.
Yeah, alright.
Okay then, everybody.
Culinary cutlery out.
Okay then. Oh yeah, put names for the channel if you want, or whatever.
Names that begin with either A or B.
Okay, radical. See you guys later.